All right, so let's use the structure of the perfect SQL prompt to actually solve one of the challenging, actually one of the advanced hard exercises of SQL from StrataScratch. So on this exercise, they want us to get some information from a marketing campaign, and they are giving us here the description that we want specific information for the user's first app purchase. And what we're going to do, we're going to use this structure of the perfect prompt, and we're going to throw it to ChatGPT, and she's going to give us the query that we will just copy, paste it into StrataScratch and see the solution. So for this prompt to work, we need to provide some information. We need to provide the name and a little bit of the description of the database that we are actually making a query for. We have to provide the different table names, and we should provide the description of the data type and a sample of the table if we can. And then here below in this part, we have to describe, well, exactly what we want and what are the relationships here, how these tables connect to each other. So it's not directly a plug and play prompt, but if you adapt it a little bit, then it works like a charm. Doesn't matter how complicated is the query that we want to make. So let's go here to StrataScratch and start looking for the information that we need. We need the description of the table. So in PostgreSQL, you know that if you select the column name, the data type, and if the data is nullable, from the schema and the information schema of the columns and the name of the table, we are going to get that information. So I run this code, and here I have exactly the information that I'm looking for. The people from StrataScratch already provided here on this left corner, but this is just to show you how we can get it. Now, the other thing that we need is to get a sample of the data, and that's pretty simple. We're just going to say from this database, I just need to select every single column. So the database is called marketing campaign, and I just want to limit this to only 3 rows because that's more than enough. So I run this, and here we have the sample of the database that we need. Just copying these 3 lines is more than enough. So let's get back here to this notebook to show you how this perfect prompt template is adapted to this specific database. Here I am putting the name of the table, the description of the columns that we just generated, and a sample of the table. And here I basically just copy the description of the problem that we want to do. Here I am providing the description, and that's pretty much it, giving the relationships, the conditions for filtering. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy exactly this prompt as I adapted, and I am going to put it here on ChatGPT. So I'm going to copy it and see what we get. By the way, I am using ChatGPT 5, but this also works with ChatGPT 4.0, which is the one that I use in previous weeks. So let's wait until it finishes. Yes, so now we have here the query that ChatGPT is providing. I am going to copy it just as it is, and I'm going to paste it here in StrataScratch. I have not modified anything. I am just copying the query from ChatGPT and pasting it in StrataScratch. Now let's see if this solution works. There you have it. We have the answer 23, and the prompt, the query directly copied from ChatGPT and put it into StrataScratch. It's able to solve this hard, challenging problem. So please go ahead and use this structure of the perfect prompt that we are going to provide in the link, so you can go ahead and try different hard exercises from StrataScratch, and even better, use it in your own real life problems.